Thank you for joining us on Sheridan County Ag Update. Today we have a big one. We've got lots of things going on with the John B. Kendrick FFA. And I want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors, Heartland Kubota and Truebill Builders. Without you guys, we can't do these. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. So we have two new state officers here, Colton Smith and Xander Depew, and we have Levi Peldo, who is on the champion livestock judging team, and the rest of your team will join you in a little bit. But you're going to talk a little bit about your sister, Amy Peldo, being an outgoing state president. So congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a good year for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited with how we turned out with livestock team, and then Xander and I, of course. So it's a good year for the chapter for sure.
Big week down there for the whole chapter. I mean, you guys had a lot of top 10 teams, individuals placing in the top 10, which is huge. I mean, yeah.
One of our better years for sure compared to maybe a couple of years ago where we're just trying to figure out our bearings and get everything set and get everything going. But all the hard work, dedication has really paid off this year. So,
and I'm pretty sure our chapter got 5th at the CDE sweepstakes, which I don't think that's happened in the 4 years I've been in FFA. So it was cool. We didn't win, but we were up there.
Hey, still in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our ENR team, Tanner Layer, he got first overall. Had a lot of other good. We all finished in the top 20, top 30, something like that.
No. Thanks for the credit. But
Well, Colton, way to give that,
I mean, we really did do a good job individually. Our team activity didn't do as good as we hoped, but that's always the hardest one, especially with the grading change and everything else happening. But we got second, lost by 1.7 points. But I think the impact our advisors have had on us is what we're going to take away from this, especially if it's a career development event, and having Christensen be there and Reynolds be there for us, especially because those were the two that have taught this team, and they really left a bigger impact, I hope, and going to take that into the future.
Good. Well, Levi, why don't you tell us a little bit about, your sister, Amy Peldo. She's been on here with me before, and she is one of the outgoing state officers. So how was her year this past year being a state officer?
Yeah, so she ran for it her senior year and didn't get it, of course, and she decided to go back and try again, and she got it, and she made the most of the year for sure. She judged at Casper College, and so she was super busy this year. She was home maybe once a month if she was lucky. All summer she was basically gone, but I know the people that she had on her team are definitely going to be her best friends for her life, and I think that's important, taking away from state office is just making those friends and memories that they had. And I know there was times I know she didn't really know if she was cut out for it, but once we got to state, she gave her retiring address, and I was honestly kind of surprised with it because I've never heard her give a speech or anything. So she gave her speech, and it was about my grandma being the light, and that was what her speech was all about, and it really just lit up the room.
And you got to introduce her, didn't you, for her retiring address?
That was before it was a little scary because there was 1,800 people there or something. I don't really talk in front of people a lot, but you get up there and I see why they're all really good public speakers, because you can't see literally anything 5 feet in front of you.
The lights are great.
Yeah, so I had a script and everything, and I went up there and I looked up, I'm like, well, there's no one even here. So that definitely helped a lot, and I was happy I was able to introduce my sister for her last big speech of FFA.
Well, Levi, knowing you for a long time, I'm going to tell you, you are a much better public speaker than you used to be. So that, I think, contributes to FFA.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So, Xander, you did not grow up farming and ranching. This was not something you grew up in town. Why did you get into FFA?
Really, my sophomore year, having not been able to play football after 8th grade or freshman year, was looking for something to do, something to follow, and I did what most people do when they have an older brother, is look to them. So I asked him what he was doing, and he said track, and I was like, I hate running, so I didn't do that. And I asked him what else he did, and he said something about FFA. So my sophomore year, I just started sitting in on a couple lunches because during that time, Jet was still in school, Jet West, and Peyton Martineau, and everybody was in the lunchroom, and I was like, these people are great. They're funny. They work hard, and I was like, I think this could be something I could get into. So I joined. I got on the ENR team my sophomore year, and henceforth I put myself forward where I saw that state officer team that year, and I was like, I wonder how you get there. And I didn't see myself in that position at all. I just saw myself as a kid who was lost and then found a way through the FFA, and it was just set in stone from there, really.
Well, and what a great bunch of kids that year, that senior class that you all got to be look up to. They were very, very good. So what does it mean to you to get to be a state officer now?
Personally, I'm still in a lot of shock. Like, looking at the 34 candidates that we started with, and I mean, we all clicked instantly. It was like a giant family, and we even had a whiteboard when we're sitting in our waiting room for interviews where we all wrote, "We will still be friends at the end of this," and we all signed it and took a picture. And to me, it's a really nice, big responsibility, and it's a nice leadership role to have, because having got it, I saw the impact I've had on members in our chapter and saw that these people did actually look up to me, and it's inspired me to do more this year, being the vice president, being able to put myself out there more, and being able to put forth my, well, I think it's the little wisdom I have, but being able to be there for somebody, and I think it's an amazing opportunity.
Well, Colton, you kind of the same, but a little bit different. You've done some of the animal stuff. You had a steer, and Rango was a challenge, and it made you a better person. But you helped a lot of the livestock kids. So, but what made you want to be a part of FFA?
Well, like when I was younger, before high school, I didn't we had a little bit of property, but we never raised animals or anything like that. And I played football my freshman year, but I wasn't really that good. So I was looking for something else to do.
Not everybody's an athlete.
Yeah, and I'm not an athlete, so I was looking for something else to do, and I was taking vocational ag my freshman year, and I just kind of connected with all the kids in that class and Mr. Christensen, and I decided to join, and I did creed speaking that year and various different competitions, and just really put myself out there and fell in love with it from that moment on, and knew that that's where I wanted to take the rest of my high school career, is through FFA. It's something that I thought I could really excel at, since I wasn't much of an athlete. I mean, I can speak in front of people pretty well, so I decided to take that and run with it and continue doing those public speaking events. And then senior year, I ended up joining the ENR team, and we ended up doing pretty good for our first year as a team together. We ended up winning Sheridan and Powell, and then we got second at state. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. We wish we could have won, but it was an experience at that, and I can't think of anything else that I would have rather done in high school than FFA, for sure.
Quality Kubota machinery and customer care from the heart. Proudly serving Sheridan and the surrounding area since 1996. Go online to heartlandkubota.com or stop by Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive.
Well, and what does it mean to you to get to be a state officer this year? Because that's a big thing.
Yeah, and Xander kind of said a lot of it that I agree with, for sure. That moment when we all kind of walked into the room for the first time as state officer candidates, even after the orientation, I knew who everybody was, but walking into that room for the first time, knowing that you're going to be giving interviews later that day, it really just made me think about what an experience it was, and how I could connect with all the people that I hadn't known as well in FFA. And it really just kind of made me recollect on my last 4 years and how I can make an impact on those younger members the same way that those other state officers before me had an impact on me. Like I said, my freshman year, I competed in creed speaking, and that state officer team that year, the president, Sarah Turner, she made me really want to be a state officer. She kind of connected with me on a level that I can't really explain in words. It just made me think I want to be that person for somebody else, and want to be that leader that can talk with anybody and really make an impact. And so from that moment on, I kind of looked at state office as the goal. And so getting to run and being elected now, I want to have that same impact that Sarah had on me with those other kids, just getting to talk with them. It's not always about the title that you hold, it's about what you do with it, and I want to make an impact.
Well, I think you said it all. So any chances of a national officer running after that?
I think that's a longer process. I think the state has to elect you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure on all that.
Yeah, I'm not either. I know past Colorado state officer Harrison Falborn, and he was nominated to potentially be a candidate for national office. And I mean, that guy had the merit, the character, everything behind him, and I mean, he still didn't even get it. So it's it's an even longer process. But if I had the opportunity in front of me, I'd jump on it immediately.
Yeah, and that national office team this year, I mean, I've met with a couple of them personally. There was one that came to our chapter and just kind of did a chapter visit with us, and then we got to meet one at state. She was super cool. She sat in with us through all the interview stuff and got to be there and talk with us. And after hearing the running process and how like dedicated you have to be in order to even make it that far is kind of scary, but also kind of interesting. Like just being able to do that would be amazing. And I would definitely want to jump on it if I got the opportunity, but it is a huge time commitment. You're only at home 2-3 weeks out of the year, and they force you to take a gap year if you do it in college. And so getting to go nationally and meet with those people and meet those other members on a national level, that would be amazing for sure. But I think that in the state of Wyoming, we've only had 5, maybe 6 ever in the history of FFA national officers.
And one was from John B. Kendrick.
Yeah. And so it was, like I said, if we had the opportunity, we would definitely jump on it for sure. But
I think it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So I was a junior when Cody Wagner, who ended up being a national officer, he was the local chapter president, and then he went on to be the president for the state officers. And then I don't remember what title he held as a national office, but it was pretty cool to have somebody you were in that chapter with to go on and be that. And he's now a doctor. He was very smart. But, well, it was really cool. So if you ever get that opportunity, at least look into it. What a great experience that would be, and the connections. I mean, the fact that you guys just, the people you get to meet and the people you get to talk to at convention, and now being state officers, the travel, I'm sure Amy would say the same thing, the places she's got to go and people she's got to meet is something that nobody can ever take that away from you.
Yeah, I can say personally, like even the 4 days we were at state convention, I'm not going to forget that. Like being with these people, and they were definitely the top 34 people. Like like I said, I felt like an imposter, and they had all the merit, the character, everybody there I thought was deserving. And I looked up to a lot of them in there. Like they had already walked the stage. They've been to nationals. They've been doing this forever. And I joined my sophomore year. I felt weird, but I think personally being able to grow and meet these people and have this connection and being able to put myself out there is exactly what I'm never going to forget.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those were, like Xander said, definitely the best 34 candidates that the state had to produce. And it was definitely not easy for the nominating committee getting that number down to 9. And I wouldn't forget that for the rest of my life. I mean, just like Xander was saying, some of the best 4 days of my life, and being able to meet those people and make those new friends, or those will be friends for a lifetime for sure.
Well, guys, I can say, knowing you personally, I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
It's awesome to get to see young people still want to try to make a change and make things better. So congratulations to you both. Really proud of you. And we are going to bring in the champion livestock judging team next.
Perfect.
Thank you for having us, Liz.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Making plans for building a new barn, shop, or commercial building? Don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders, online at truebuiltbuilders.com.
With me now is the state champion livestock judging team from the John B. Kendrick FFA. We have Stephen Gamble, Ella Hiller, Natalie Herbst, and Levi Peldo. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, pretty exciting. 3 of you are seniors, 1 junior, and you won state, which, how long has it been since Sheridan's had a state champion livestock judging team?
Since 2015.
Okay. And you guys get to go to nationals.
Yes.
Super fun. 3 of you will be at college.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ella. You just get to miss high school for this one. So, how long have you guys been judging together as a team?
I think it's only been our 2nd year as a full team, but me, Steven, and Natalie have been judging for 3 or 4 years each, and then
I've been judging for like 8 years, so.
Yeah, you started with or with 4-H. Mm-hmm. I actually remember helping Ella give her very first set of reasons. Tears. So, what was the competition like down there? Did you have some pretty tough classes?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. And I think between especially like the top 3 teams, it was all pretty close. I think we only beat the second place team by 9 after a score mess up with everything. So it's kind of nice to be able to win, even though it's like tough competition.
Mm-hmm. And these are the same kids you guys have been judging against through 4-H and FFA as well. So it's not like these are brand new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snowy Range had a whole new team this year. Last year they won 4-H and FFA, so they had a whole new team, so we didn't really get to see them a whole lot in the spring contest. But Burns had pretty much the same team as last year. A couple seniors left, so it's been pretty much the same teams for the last 2 years. So
Yeah, I think the quality of kids in Wyoming is up there with anywhere else. You wouldn't think so, being so far out west or north or whichever direction, but yeah, and like competing at Royal last year, us 4. It's cool to see the quality of kids from Wyoming is on par with everyone else.
Which, yeah, you guys did get to go to the Royal as 4-H last year, and now you get to go to Indianapolis together. So what a fun experience.
For sure.
yeah. And it'll be even more fun because 3 of us will be gone in different colleges, and kind of Indianapolis will be like a little reunion, I'd say, with the team. So it'll be fun.
And then you'll have your state officers there for moral support as well,
Yes.
Colton and Xander. How supportive are they now?
Not very.
I would say they're very supportive. It was pretty awesome after we won. Our whole entire chapter was up on their feet and cheering, and they all gave us hugs, and it was a great experience, and I'll never forget it, for sure.
Yeah, I think I remember Colton. We were walking up to the stage, and we're like right where we're going to enter, and I feel someone tap on my shoulder, and Colton ran all the way up from the back of the place to the front, and I heard Xander got a little bit of air. Probably could have dunked, but...
Yeah, Xander and Colton, they're good kids, I think.
Well, somebody videoed it, and so, those of us on Facebook, we got to see it with you guys, which was awesome, and super proud of all of you kids. I mean, knowing most of you for, I don't know, years, and get to see you guys grow and how much you've all gotten so much better with your judging and your reasons. It's just awesome to watch. So congratulations, you guys. Super proud of you. What are you looking forward to about going to Indianapolis?
That's probably the biggest city I've been in besides Kansas City last year, but definitely the food.
I'm going to be excited to reunite with my team since they're all leaving me for college. That'll be kind of fun.
Now you know how Jet felt.
Yeah.
I'm just most excited for the overall experience. I mean, there's so many things to do down at Nationals, and to get the whole experience, I mean, it's one you're never going to find anywhere else, for sure.
I think I'm the most excited for like Top Golf or the go-kart racing tracks. Heard those are pretty fun.
I really was waiting for I'm really excited to go to the sessions. I'm excited to go judge, but hey, it's
Well,
all right.
Other than those
things.
Those are
Okay.
a given. Those
Those
are a
are
given.
okay.
Yeah.
I think the sessions will be super cool, hearing all the national officers, RA, and just meeting a bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys got to actually hear J.R. Verzane speak. How was that?
He's a inspirational guy. That was cool to hear.
It was definitely a very heartfelt speech. I mean, it's insane. Somebody who's paralyzed was one of the top 10 horsemen and reining and things like that. It was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was definitely what a lot of people needed to hear in the moment, because everyone kind of felt down on themselves. But hearing what he's gone through, you just kind of feel like you can only just get back up and try harder and do more things to get better. So I think a lot of people, not only from our chapter, from the whole state, kind of took a message from that guy. So.
So college. Tell me about college. Have we decided where we're going and what we're doing?
I'm going to Casper College for the next 2 years on their judging team.
Okay.
I'll be doing that as well, and through that, I'm going to make a decision on whether I'm going to go to become a veterinarian or a dental hygienist.
I
Okay.
am undecided right now, but I am going to continue pursuing livestock judging in a junior college.
Okay. Well, good. Everybody's going to continue that. Ella, you'll be judging. Well, actually, your eligibility for livestock judging is now, you'll be done after this.
Yeah,
So
no more FFA judging for me.
unless you do something else, there's always horse.
Poultry.
Yes, poultry.
or vegetable judging. Follow my mom's shoes.
All right. Well, you guys, congratulations again. Super proud of you and can't wait to see how you do at Nationals. And I know you've got everybody's got animals here for fair. So let's invite everybody to fair.
Mm-hmm.
You guys tell me about all your projects real quick.
I have 3 cattle projects right now, 2 market steers and 1 heifer.
Okay.
Let's see. I have 2 pigs, and then I have a steer, and then I'll have 3 goats, 1 breeding doe, and 2 market goats. So
No lambs.
no sheep this year.
Okay.
That didn't really go as planned.
This year I'll be showing 2 steers, 3 pigs, and then I'm also taking a dog. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. And did I see that your little brother and sister have pigs this year?
Yes, my little sister is showing a pig, and my little brother didn't want to put in the effort, so he might just get the little free ticket to walk in with one of my pigs and get to show it. So
okay. And
we'll
how
see.
are Wally and Donald?
Well, they're doing great. They're having a great time. I let them out, and they had a joyous exploration and got to get some green grass last night, so they loved that.
I saw the Snapchat
Yes.
video. I did see that. Levi?
I have a steer and a market heifer, and then 2 market hogs.
Okay.
And then I'm also showing a dog. First year, thought I should try it.
No cat showman?
Wow.
I don't think so. Mine's a little rambunctious for this year.
Yeah, I think your other cat showman senior is out too. He told me he was not bringing the cat back. So
I'm the single entry this year.
yes, Ella's got the buckle. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Like I said, proud of all of you and our state officers. The whole chapter did really well. And hopefully everybody watching will come watch you guys at fair and your respectful shows and come cheer you on. And we'll definitely report how you did at Nationals.
Perfect. Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Liz.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you guys for being here. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Heartland Kubota and True Built Builders. We couldn't do this without you. And for more news, sports, and podcasts, check out SheridanMedia.com.